Welcome to this full 45-minute Pilates session. Let's get going. Okay, standing tall. So feet parallel, ankle, knees and hips in line. Engage the core, lower abs, hips, glutes, pelvic floor. Pull it all up as tight as you can. Release it a little bit so you can still breathe, then relax the shoulders and relax the knees. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. We're going to look to the left, centre and right, centre, left, centre, right, centre, left, centre, right. Bring it back to centre. Look up to the ceiling, down through the centre, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down through the centre, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down through the centre, chin to chest. Last one, look up to the ceiling, down through the centre, chin to chest. Bring the head back to neutral. Arms come out wide. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Rotate the palms up and lift up. Rotate, push back down. Rotate up. Rotate down. Rotate up. Rotate down. Rotate up. Rotate down. Last one, rotate up. Rotate back down. Palms come forward, reach forward. Rotate, push back. Rotate forward, rotate, push back. Keep breathing, tall through the spine. Last one. Bring it back, arms come down, shoulder roll, side bend, back through the centre, side bend the other way. Okay, last one. Bring it back up to centre, core engaged, soft knees. So squeeze the glutes to keep the pelvis forward facing. Arms come out wide. And we're going to rotate and look down the back arm and bring it back to centre and take it the other way. This time release the glutes and allow the pelvis to rotate further round. Still keeping the arms in line with the shoulders. Okay, last one. Bring it back to centre, arms come down, shoulder roll, and again. So standing on the left leg, standing tall, hold on to something if you need to. We just get the knee out to the side and open out the hip. Okay, one more. Change sides. Last one. Come back onto the left leg, rotation. Change direction. And flexion, point and flex. Change leg. Rotation. Change direction. And flexion, point and flex. Bring the foot back down. So ankle, knees and hips in line, core engaged. We're going to come up onto the toes. Lifting high. Relax the shoulders. Slow as you can, come back down through the feet. Lift the toes, push the hands back. Go again. Two more of these. Last one. Relax the shoulders. We're going to work our feet. Okay, so lift the big toe and put it down. Lift the big toe, 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 put it down. This time lift the big toe, keep it lifted, and we're going to lift and lower the smaller toes. And last one. Mexican wave with the toes, so big toe, next one, the next one all the way to little one, all the way back down. And last one. I'm going to scrunch the toes under, clench the fists, and then stretch them wide. Scrunch and stretch, scrunch and stretch, scrunch and stretch, scrunch and stretch, scrunch and stretch. Last one. Scrunch and stretch. We're going to push onto the toes and the tops, toes and tops, toes and tops. Change sides, toes and tops, toes and tops, toes and tops. Change sides, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge. Change sides, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, and put your feet back to parallel. Fab. Okay. So standing tall through the body, feet parallel, ankle, knees and hips in line. We're going to put the arms up by the ears, relax the shoulders down, away from the ears, feet hip distance apart, keep the arms nice and high. We're going to push back. Keep the belly button pulled in, keep the shoulders relaxed. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, bring it back up. Go again. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, come back up. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Feel the stretch all the way down through the back. Three more. Last two. And last one. So standing tall, shoulder roll. We're just going to take the leg out to the side. So if you need to hold on, please do. So using the outside edge of the foot, you're just going to take the leg out to the side, slowly bring it back. Just keep tall through the spine. Last one this side. Change sides. Imagine there's a weight on the ankle that you're having to push and gently lower back down. Last one. So we're just going to come and do just a few small squats. So feet slightly wider than hip distance apart, tuck the tailbone in, engage the core, and we just squat down, pause, and slowly bring it up nice and controlled. Nearly there. Last one. Shoulder roll. While we've got the legs out wide, we're going to reach the left hand down the leg and reach the right arm up to the ceiling and look up at the arm. Really stretch through the body. Sweep it back down. Slide the right hand down the right leg. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Sweep it back down. Really reach and stretch through those fingertips. We're going for one more each side. Bring it back up. From here, we're going to come and sit down on the mat. So sitting tall, knees and feet hip distance apart, core engaged. So option one, elbow stays at belly button height, and we just rotate round and look at the elbow before bringing it back to center. Option two, you take the elbow all the way to the mat in control and slowly bring it back up. So pick your option, combinations of options, and we're going to go for 20. You can mix and match. So you can start with option two and then always drop back to option one. Just keep the shoulders relaxed and the core engaged. Try and keep the legs relaxed if you can. You want to keep breathing. When you've finished your 20, just roll down onto the mat and hug your knees to chest. And roll the knees in one direction and then the other. Feet come back onto the mat. Feet and knees hip distance apart. So do just a few pelvic tilts in each direction. And then bring the pelvis to rest in neutral. So just a slight arch underneath the bottom of the back. Keep the lower abs engaged to keep the pelvis in neutral. We're going to bring the fingertips to the temples, but we're going to lift the chest up towards the ceiling. So we're not lifting up to the knees. We're just lifting the shoulder blades off the mat, keeping the neck and shoulders relaxed and lifting up to the ceiling. You should feel the abs between the ribs and the belly button start to crunch, and then slowly take it back down. So lift, keep the shoulders relaxed, pause, and slowly bring it down. Keep breathing. Last two. Bring the arms down by the side. Relax the neck and shoulders. Lift the legs up to tabletop. So keep the abs engaged. And we're going to tap the toes down to the mat. So this time working the lower abs. So really controlled. Don't allow the pelvis to tip. So really use the lower abs to keep the pelvis nicely in neutral. The closer you tap the toes to the body, the easier it should be. And the further away you tap the toes, the harder your abs are going to have to work to keep the pelvis in neutral. Keep breathing, keep those neck and shoulders relaxed. There should be no tension in the upper body. Two more each side. Bring the knees into chest and roll them in one direction and then the other. So put the feet back on the mat. We're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling. So keep knees bent, fingertips come up to the ceiling. palms facing down towards the feet, towards the end of the mat. We're going to take the left arm down to the mat by the hip, and the right arm comes above the head. So the left hand is facing down into the mat. The right hand, the right palm is facing up to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders, really stretch through the fingertips. And we're going to lift them up. They change direction as you come past the head. And then we should have the right one down by the hip and the left one above the head. And then go again. So really pushing the shoulders into the mat, but reaching out through the fingertips. Pelvis stays in neutral. Keep breathing. This time when we bring the arms up and they're both up pointing to the ceiling, keep them there. Then we're going to take the elbows down to the mat. Rotate the backs of the hands back to the mat. See if you can get the backs of the hands and arms on the mat. If you can, just draw the elbows down towards the hips and then push the hands away above the head. Bring them back down towards the hips, up above the head. So floor angels. Just working those shoulders. One more. Okay, bring the arms back down by the sides. So feet and knees hip distance apart. We're going to come up into bridge. So push through the feet. Tip the tailbone off the mat first. Lift the pelvis. As the pelvis lifts, the arms lift off the mat. Then we lift one vertebrae at a time up off the mat as the arms come up and over the head. Reach. Pause while you hold it there. Keep breathing and slowly bring it back down. And bring the arms back down by your side. Rock the pelvis down. Tailbone's the last thing to touch down. Go again. Remember to keep breathing, keep the shoulders relaxed. Really pushing through the feet. Nice and controlled in both directions. Two more. Last one. Okay, arms come out wide. Knee drops. We're going to drop the knees to the left and look to the right. Remember, as you bring it back up to center, use the abs to help lift the knees back to the center. And then drop the knees to the right and look to the left. Keep the shoulders on the mat. If you want to take it a further option, you can put the legs up at tabletop. And drop the legs to the left and look to the right. Just remember to keep the core engaged and keep those shoulders on the mat. Okay, one more in each direction. Okay, bring the knees to chest, roll them in one direction. And then the other. Bring the feet back to the mat. A few pelvic tilts just to make sure the pelvis comes back into neutral. We're going to bring the left knee in towards us. And the right leg goes away down the end of the mat. Hug the knee to the chest and then change. So you're really stretching away with the leg that's pointing down the mat. And change. If you want to extend this further, take the leg lower along the mat. And also you can lift your upper body up and look at the knees as they come in towards the chest and then away. So slow and steady. Keep breathing. And one more each side. Bring the legs down to the mat. Reach the arms up above the head and just reach and stretch, so a full body stretch. Keep breathing. Okay, we're going to take the fingers and the toes towards the right. So you're going to make yourselves into the shape of a banana. Bring it back to center and then take it the other way. Bring it back to center. One more each side. Bring the body back to center. Bend the knees and roll back up to sitting. So sitting tall through the body, shoulders relaxed. Take the legs out wide. We're going to do knee drops. So hands gently at the side. Just drop the knees to center, but keeping the pelvis on the mat. A good exercise if you've been sat at a desk all day, driving. So try and sit up nice and tall, core engaged, shoulders relaxed. You can adjust the distance the feet are away from the body. One more each side. And we're going to drop both knees to the left, so sitting tall through the body. Just bring the arms in front, use your core. This time the pelvis will lift. We drop both the knees to the left. Lift it back up to center, and then both the knees to the right. Center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right. One more each side if you've got room and you haven't ended up walking off out the door. Okay, bring it back, center. Legs go out long. Point toes and then flex them in towards you. Point and flex. 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 Last one. Okay, we're going to just squeeze the glutes on the right leg. So you're not actually lifting the leg. Hands gently here. So clench the thigh. And as you clench the thigh, your right heel should lift slightly off the mat and release. So clench, you should feel the quads tighten. Heel should lift and you release. Go again. 2 more. Okay, this time you are going to lift. So clench the thigh and lift. Point the toe, flex the foot, bring it down. Clench, lift, point, flex, put it down. Clench, lift, point, flex, put it down. If as you lift, you're dropping your body back, don't lift quite so high. So clench, lift, point, flex, put it down. 2 more. Point, flex, put it down. Last one. Point, flex, put it down. Other side, clench the thigh. And the heel should just lift. Keep the core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. 2 more. Okay, this time we're going to lift, lift, point, flex, put it down. 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 2 more. Lift, point, flex, put it down. Lift, point, flex, put it down. Take the legs wide. Arms come wide. So take the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Thumbs are facing upwards. We're going to rotate round. Oh, need to be slightly further forward. And we're going to come round as this hand goes somewhere between the knee and the ankle on the left leg. We pulse twice. 1, 2. Bring it back to center. 1, 2. Bring it back to center. One more each side. Bring the feet back together. Sitting tall through the body. Scoot the belly button in. Imagine you've got a ball on your knee. We're going to sweep the arms around the ball. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. bring the toes in towards you, open out the shoulder blades. Then as we point the toes, we open up the arms, open out the chest. Bring it back round, scoot the belly button in, drop the shoulders away from the ears, point the toes, lift. Bring it back round, point, lift. Take it back round, 2 more. Point, lift. Take it back round. Last one, point, lift. Shoulder roll. And another one. Okay, that's it for the mat work. So in your own time, come back up to standing. So standing tall through the body, shoulders relaxed. So just get the standing posture there first. Ankle, knees and hips in line. Soft knees, core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Tall through the body. So balanced tree pose. So option 1, foot just touching down. So the toes just resting on the mat. There's no weight actually going through the toe. Foot above the ankle or above the knee, whichever your preferred position is. Tall through the body, core engaged. Relax the shoulders. Lift and hold. Keep breathing. Okay, we're going to bring the arms down. Bring the leg down. Change sides. Relax the shoulders, core engaged. And we're going to bring the arms down. Bring the leg down. You're standing with feet slightly wider. We're going to put the weight onto the left leg. Put the right leg out to the side. And we're going to come into star pose. So reach and open out the chest. Lift the weight off the right foot. Keep the balance there first. And if you can, just tip into star and hold. Keep the core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Slowly bring it back down. Change sides. Standing on the right leg. Left leg goes out to the side. Arms come open wide. Lift the weight off the left foot. Get the balance there first. Then tip into star and hold. Keep breathing. Slowly bring it back down. Shoulder roll. Okay, so standing with the feet parallel, just touching soft knees, ankle, knees and hips in line, hands on hips. We're going to do 20 seconds, eyes closed if you can. Keep breathing. Starting now. Open your eyes. We're going to lift the right foot. Keep the balance where it is. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Eyes closed if you can. Open your eyes. My balance is rubbish today. I don't know what I've been doing. Standing on the right leg. Tall through the body, hands on hips. Eyes closed if you can. eyes open. Tight rope, so dominant foot comes in front, heel and toe just touching. Tall through the body, hands on hips, eyes open or eyes closed. Keep tall through the body, keep breathing. Nearly there. Okay. Bring the feet back wide. Arms come out wide. And we're going to rotate, but bring the left hand behind the leg and lift the right arm up. So we're stretching to the side and slightly round. Bring it back to the center. Right hand comes behind the right leg. And twist and stretch. One more each side. Back up, shoulder roll. Interlink the fingers, push them away. Reach up. Side bend. Center. Side bend. Center. Bring the hands behind, push them away, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Release the hands, give them a shake. Give the arms a shake. Give the legs a shake. Shake everything. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you. If you enjoyed that Pilates workout, I've made you a special playlist.